Hi, everyone, and welcome to this Christmas Cryptid Quiz edition of Alaskwatch. I am Beans Baxter, your host. This is Mrs. Legume, a.k.a. the old lady.
Hello, everybody. Merry Christmas.
And we have our snow pigs here in the office with us, so you might hear some snorts, grunts, groans, other flatulent sounds. And all I can say is, it's having a Frenchie, man. That's what it is.
Yep. Lots of love and lots of noises and smells.
Yeah. Strange, unusual sounds and smells. It's here, just like a week away from Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
And we thought we would give something for you to do over your Christmas break. So we're going to bust out we love quiz.
We love trivia.
So we're going to bust out some cryptid trivia for you. We're going to have a couple of different kind of game styles. I think we'll talk about that in a second. But first, we were in a funny predicament here. We went from like wondering if we were, because as most of you know, it's Alaskwatch. We live in Alaska. We went from wondering if we were going to have a white Christmas to wondering if we were going to be dug out of the snow by Christmas.
Yeah, that's true. We were going through what I could only say would be spring breakup, right in the middle of winter. And then all of a sudden, Thursday, it starts snowing and it did not stop. And we got some places almost 2 feet, heavy wet stuff. Trees are breaking. We lost at least 3 trees that we know of on our property have cracked. And we'll have to harvest them next summer. So that's just life in Alaska. One day it's 40 degrees and it feels like spring, and the next day you're digging yourself out and we're losing power.
Yeah. Most of the places I've lived, Alaska and Kentucky, you could say, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. Very eclectic and just random weather patterns, it seems. We got all that snow, and we have a deck on top of our garage. And this year we're trying to keep it clean. We're trying to keep the snow off of it. And I did a time-lapse video the other day of me clearing it off. And I'll probably post that next week, just so I'm going to take a break next week for the holidays. So it'll probably give me something to post on a down week. But it's pretty entertaining just watching it. It's almost kind of, if you watch those satisfying videos where people like clean things or they like
mow
lawns and stuff like that. It's kind of like that, because the deck had 17, 18 inches of snow on it.
Yeah, fresh snow. It had been packed down a little bit, but to be honest, that kind of makes it more difficult when it gets packed in.
Well, the last time I cleared it, it had 6 inches of snow on it. It took me an hour. This time it took me an hour and 46 minutes. And I didn't do as good a job as I did the first time. So it was a lot of snow. I think we figured it up one year, like how much snow was on there, if there's like how much it weighs. And it was a lot.
Well, I'm just going to do a public service announcement. One of the reasons why we're keeping our decks so clear this year, because in years past we've taken care of it, but there have been some years where we let it go and the snow was going over the railing. So it was, over 3 feet deep. Well, my parents had a small little balcony / deck off of their master bedroom, and last year it came off the house. It just snapped off the house. And one of the things the insurance company asked them was, were you maintaining the deck? Were you removing the snow load? And they were. But that got me paranoid where, if our deck on top of our garage caves in, which is where we have all of our vehicles, lawn mowing equipment, there's a lot of expensive stuff in there. I don't want the insurance company to say, we're not covering it because you didn't keep the snow off your deck. So now no excuses. And we have video evidence that we are keeping up on it because he keeps filming himself cleaning it.
That's true. And funny story. So I actually went to a store. I won't name it. It's the only DIY home improvement store we have on the peninsula. Well, a chain one. We'll put it that way. And they had a little, almost like a.
They're called snow throwers.
Yeah, it was a little snow thrower. It's a little one, kind of almost looks like a broom or a little lawnmower or something that you can push. And they had one, and I was going to get it for the deck. And I got there, and of course, it was an hour and a half up the road. It's not like I can just, come back tomorrow. I get there and I'm like, hey, I want that. And of course, it's on the top shelf. It's like way at the top. And I'm like, hey, can I get somebody to help me over here? I want that snowblower. And this woman who's in her like 60s is like, let me go see if I can find somebody to help you. And she brings a woman that's like in her 80s. And they're like, oh, the person that works in this department is gone. Can you come back tomorrow? And I'm like, no, like I don't live here. Like I might even made that trip specifically to get that snow thrower. And they were just like, oh, sorry. So, and that enraged me so much. I've never been back and I've never bought one. If I ever do buy one, it's not going to be from that place. I didn't want those old women climbing up there and getting that for me, but I mean, I would have gladly, if they'd have just said, hey, go get it, I would have got it. But, just the, oh, well, is there not one capable person in this warehouse building that can get that down for us? I mean, just the lack of give a shit, it's just a pet peeve of mine, I guess, when it comes to customer service.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it's becoming more and more frequent. So it's like you're on your own.
Yeah. Well, this was a long time. This was like before COVID. I mean, this was before
now we have curbside pickup most places. So a lot of times I just order something and they bring it to my car. So I'm like, I don't want to go into these stores most of the time anymore because it's just depressing or frustrating. But
if any of you are thinking, what to get Beans for Christmas or his birthday, because his birthday's in January, they do make small snow throwers that would fit on the deck. Anyway,
was that a hint?
No, me? No, I don't know. Yeah, after clearing that deck yesterday, I made a mistake because I hydrated before and I cleared it, and then I was so like tired and sore, I didn't drink any water afterwards. And then when I went to bed, I took some ibuprofen. And if I had not taken that ibuprofen, I would not have gotten to sleep because I was so freaking sore. My hands are cramping today from like holding the shovel and like picking it up. And you got to throw the snow off the side of the deck. And my hands are cramping today.
Yeah, the lesson is next time, half it.
Well, that was my original plan. I was going to do half today or yesterday and half today. And I don't know, I have a problem with it. I just like, I can do it. I can get done. I'll just be done with it. I'll get it done. I'm a completionist. Like I can just do it now and get it over with and not have to worry about it anymore.
Yeah. But
even if it kills me.
Yeah. So you have no regrets this next day?
No, because you know what? Guess what I did today? I didn't clear any freaking snow. I did what I wanted to do.
Because you couldn't, even if you wanted to. Because you've managed to cripple yourself.
That's not true.
Instead, we're recording a podcast.
See, at night, my heart attacks help me fall asleep.
Okay.
No, I burned like 1,600 calories.
Yeah, it was a good thing we had Christmas cookies on stock to help replenish your
and that's another
calories.
thing. I woke up this morning and instead of having like a normal breakfast, I ate like 4 or 5 Christmas cookies.
'Tis the season.
So now it's like afternoon. We're getting ready to record this podcast, and I'm like falling asleep. I'm like my blood sugar's crashing. I got to drink a Rockstar. I'm like, maybe we should take a nap and record this tomorrow.
You gotta love the holidays.
They were good cookies, though.
They're good.
She spent 8 hours. No.
Yeah. No, it was 8 hours.
I thought it was more. Like 8 hours cooking the other day.
6 different kind of cookies and toffee, all homemade. Sent them all to family across the United States for Christmas. It was a lot of work.
Yeah,
I have to confess.
Well, she says, "Oh, I'm going to make some cookies for everybody and get them sent off, and I'm going to be busy." Was it Sunday?
It was Sunday.
I'm going to be busy Sunday making cookies, and I thought, like,
I said, I'm not making dinner. Don't expect any food from me.
Because cookies, usually. My experience with cookies is you put them in the oven and they cook for like 15, 20 minutes. So I'm thinking like, oh, well, that many cookies, maybe 4 hours it'll take her. No, she cooked for 8 hours straight. She cooked longer cooking cookies than she did Thanksgiving dinner or anything else.
Yeah.
Of course, I helped with Thanksgiving.
You did help with Thanksgiving, but there's not much for cookie. The thing with cookies is just sheet after sheet after sheet. It just takes a while. But you know what? They're delicious. And I think everyone who's getting them for Christmas is going to love them. So nothing beats homemade Christmas cookies. I forgot about the sound effect.
we may be
you need a, oh, that's the noise we needed. Yeah. I'm ready to play though.
Yeah. So we're going to get into this and we're going to explain it to you real quick. We have both worked very well. I worked maybe a little harder than she did. Didn't you use Chat GPT?
Yeah, to help me because I don't exactly have this massive bank of knowledge when it comes to it. Was either Chat GPT or Google.
So
what's the difference?
We've put together, I put together with 30 and you did, is it, do you have?
I have 30 questions and then the Family Feud edition at the end.
So we have 30 questions each. And then after that, we're going to do a little special Family Feud game. We'll explain that at the end. But for now, these are just simple they're all cryptid trivia related.
Cryptid and like folklore, you know.
And we're going to try and play along with you guys at home. So if you haven't, pause right now, run in the other room, get a scratch piece of paper and a pencil or pen or whatever you can get your grubby little hands on, and sit down, push play. You can play with others. This can be a party game if your friends are into the same shit that you're into. If not, this might be a little weird. And
you can impress them with your knowledge.
They're gonna be like, what's a Sasquatch? I think we covered a little bit of everything. I know personally in my questions, I've got a little bit of Bigfoot, other like miscellaneous cryptids, some Mothman stuff, some UFO stuff. I don't think I got any ghost stuff, but I think I got a good mix.
Okay. Well, I've got general questions, but mine are hard because the usual basic stuff, if I can answer it, that means it's not hard enough for him. And I'm trying to stump him a little bit. So I got some hard stuff.
She's going to try and stump me.
Yeah, I got some Christmas themed questions, mostly folklore stuff. So that's cool. And then I've got, is it fake or is it real? So I created some imaginary cryptids that don't really exist, and we're going to see whether or not he knows those. Some real ones and some not real ones. We'll see.
Yeah. So the way I figure, these are all worth just 1 point. So if you get one right, it's 1 point. You get one. And of course, if you don't get one right, don't cheat. And
all of mine are multiple choice because I live or die on multiple choice, because a lot of times I'm like, what's it? And if it's multiple choice, I'm like, I know the answer.
Some of mine are multiple choice, some aren't. I will try and let you know beforehand. And what are we give them, like 15 seconds or so? We'll give you a little.
That's way too long. He doesn't understand how long 15 seconds really is. He's going to ask me the question. I'm going to answer it. And then we're going to move on to the next one pretty quickly.
Yeah. So once the question is complete, like feel free to pause if you need a little bit of time. Because we got like 60 of these. So we're going to move through them a little quick.
Well, when we do trivia on YouTube, we just pause the video when the question comes up, if we know we're going to need a little time because it's not coming to us right away. Just do that. Just pause real quick, and then you'll think of the answer. But 5 seconds is what we usually get when we're doing trivia on YouTube.
By the way, we haven't coordinated at all. Like I did my questions. We might have
duplicates.
She did her questions. I know she said she had some Christmas questions. I got a couple of Christmas themed one too. So we might have the same.
Yeah, if we have duplicates, well, then you'll just know the answer from the previous. And
well, they're going to be worded differently too.
And disclaimer, I am not a cryptid person. I only have knowledge vicariously from being in his presence. So if I don't get any of these right, don't be upset. I hope he didn't make him too hard. I'm
like, do I say something or do I just, like, if she gets something wrong, I'll just be like, give you the high sign. I'm winking for those listening on.
It's okay. I'm not going to have my feelings hurt.
I'll give you the high sign. Do you want to go first or you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Yeah, that's right. Ladies first. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, if it was ladies first, it means I would go first, I think. But no, I'm going to ask you questions first.
Okay.
Actually, I think it might work both ways. Wait, what would that mean, ladies first?
That means you go first. You answer your question first, or ask your question first.
I'm gonna ask my question. Okay, these are general cryptid questions, but they're difficult. Okay, multiple choice. In what year was the first recorded sighting of the chupacabra in Puerto Rico? 1983, 1995, 1992, or 2000? So we have 83, 95, 92, or 2000.
You want me to answer?
Yeah.
I'm going to say 95.
Oh, close. Well, it was the 90s, but it was actually 1992. I know this was wasn't sure to start with this one, but I was like,
No, that was a good one.
Okay. The Jersey Devil, a cryptid from the Pine Barrens of New Jersey, is said to have been born from a curse. What was the name of the woman who allegedly cursed the creature? Is it Black Agnes, Lady of the Pines, the Witch of the Barrens, or Mother Leeds?
This is one of my questions.
Is it?
Mother Leeds.
Well, to be fair, I would have actually known this answer because of the other podcast we listened to where they went looking for the Jersey Devil. Okay. Which cryptid, often described as a large, long-necked creature with a serpent-like body, is said to inhabit the Black Sea, particularly near the coast of Bulgaria? See, at first you were thinking I was going to ask you about Nessie. That's way too easy. Is it Catty, Plesiosaur, the Black Sea Monster, or the Loch Ness Monster?
I'd say the Black Sea Monster.
Yep, it's the Black Sea Monster. I never heard of that one before.
Me
I
either.
learned about this one today. The Thunderbird cryptid, often depicted as a giant bird of prey, is most commonly reported in which region of North America? Alaska, the Great Plains, Appalachian Mountains, or Pacific Northwest?
I'm going to say the Great Plains.
The Great Plains. That is correct. I know. I wasn't sure about this one, if it was Appalachia or Great Plains, but it's Great Plains. What is the name of the mysterious large aquatic cryptid said to inhabit Lake Okanagan in British Columbia, Canada, which resembles a prehistoric plesiosaur? The Ogopogo, Champ, Loch Ness Monster, or Bunyip?
That would be Ogopogo.
It is Ogopogo. And please forgive me if I do any, mispronunciation.
Mispronunciations.
There's some difficult words in here that I probably should have Googled how to say, but oh well. I'm going to do my best. Which cryptid is described as a giant, aggressive ape-like creature native to the jungles of the Philippines and is believed to be a distant relative of Bigfoot? The Batutut, Urin, Aswag, or Capre?
I'm going to say Aswag.
It's the Batutut.
I don't know if I've heard of that one.
Yeah, I know.
The only reason I said Aswag is because I thought you were trying to say that. Is it Aswang or something? It's like a vampire bat.
I think I would. I think I'd be able to say Aswang. Okay, hold on. Let's keep going. What is the name of the cryptid believed to inhabit the Great Smoky Mountains, described as a humanoid creature with glowing red eyes and a fearsome howl? The Grassman, recognize, Flatwoods Monster, Smoky Mountain Phantom, or Wampus Cat? It's a cryptid believed to inhabit Great Smoky Mountains, glowing red eyes, and a fearsome howl.
I'm going to say Wampus Cat.
It's the Smoky Mountain Phantom.
I don't remember ever hearing about that one.
Oh, no, this isn't actually. Didn't get that one right. We're going to total up your score at the end.
Oh, no.
What is the name of the giant humanoid cryptid from the Philippines, often reported to be nocturnal predator that attacks livestock? The Encanto, the Aswang, the Mananananagogo, or the Diwata?
That's the one I was going for on the last question. Because you said Philippines, and that's where my mind went, was the Aswang. Because I knew the Aswang was that's a hell of a name. That sounds like a name that
whoever came up with that does not speak English, so they didn't know what they were doing.
It probably doesn't mean anything in our language. It means something in theirs. But it sounds like a cryptid that would be on South Park.
It does. Bam, bear, pig. The bunyip is a legendary creature of Australian folklore. What type of habitat is it most commonly associated with? Forests, swamps and billabongs, deserts, or mountains?
Swamps?
Swamps and billabongs, yeah. I've never heard of the bunyip. That was a new one for me. And last but not least, which cryptid, often sighted in the remote wilderness of Siberia, is said to be a large, wolf-like creature that preys on humans and is sometimes called the Russian werewolf? The almas, the chuchunya, the kaptar, or the ura? Ura? So we have the almas, the chuchutna, the kaptar, and the ura.
It's not the almas. I'm going to say chichunya.
Chichunya. Yeah, that's correct. That's another one I hadn't heard of. I learned a lot today. Hey, you did pretty good. You only missed 2, so you got 80%. That's a solid B student right there.
It's a story of my life. C's get degrees.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm not really ready.
You want me to do like 10 and then we'll switch back to you?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. What is the name of the horned creature in Germanic folklore that is said to accompany Saint Nick on his rounds, not to give gifts, but to punish the naughty?
That's Krampus.
What is the name of the figure in Pennsylvania Dutch and Germanic folklore that wears furs, carries a switch, and is said to reward good children and punish the bad children?
I can picture what he looks like. Like I've seen illustrations of him, and I'm wondering if this might be in one of mine. I don't remember his name though. Start with a B.
It does.
I'm not gonna be able to pull it from my brain. I can see it, and I know it starts with a B, but I don't remember what's it called.
Belsnickel.
Belsnickel. I think that might be one of mine too.
I guarantee you this is not one of yours. This is multiple choice.
Okay.
What is the surname, the last name, of the second witness to see the Dover demon? His first name was John. Was his last name A, Johnson, B, Baxter, or C, Werben Jagerman Jensen?
Well, since that's a reference to SpongeBob, it's not that one. I mean, is it a coincidence it's Baxter? Probably not. I'm going to guess it's the first one. Johnson? Yeah.
You're wrong. It was Baxter.
Was it a Baxter?
It was.
Now, to be fair, I don't know the Dover demon. I don't know what that is.
I know it was that's one of mine that's a little bit harder.
I thought it was just too much of a coincidence for it to be Baxter. I thought you were trying to pull my leg, but I like the SpongeBob reference you did. That was good. I'm not doing very good.
Some of these are kind of deep pulls. What is the name given to the creature seen in Enfield, Illinois in 1973? I'll accept. There's 2 different answers. I'll accept either one.
Are you going to describe the creature at all?
It had like a 3-legged kangaroo type creature.
A 3-legged kangaroo. I don't know. The first thing that came to mind was the Flatwoods, but I don't know if that was in Illinois.
It is either the Enfield Horror or the Enfield Monster.
I feel like
all you needed was the name of the town.
I feel like well, one, that was probably would have been smart because most of these monsters are named after the places they're seen. But I also feel like you thought I was smarter than I am when it comes to cryptids. I was expecting what's the name of the ape-like creature in the Pacific Northwest? Oh my God, you're killing me. Okay, I'm ready.
What county is Fouke, Arkansas located in?
What? What county?
Yeah.
I mean, that's where the swamp ape is, right?
Boggy Creek.
Yeah. Can a county be called Boggy Creek?
No.
Creek. I don't remember. I just know I've seen that movie.
It's in Miller County. Miller County.
You should have asked me the name of the creek. The place that's called.
Well, I'm not. This isn't for you. This is for the listeners.
Good. I'm glad it's not for me because this is not tailored to me. This is terrible. These are too hard.
You'll get this one.
Okay.
What lake located in Alaska is allegedly home to a large lake monster?
That's Lake Iliamna.
Correct.
Which we can see Iliamna Mountain from where we are. Also, as a rule, I'm going to give someone advice when you play trivia with someone. Don't tell the person before you ask them a question, oh, don't worry, you're going to get this. Because then they feel extra stupid when they don't.
I knew she was going to get it. If she didn't, we would have it would just go to a black feed and then it would be over. Okay. Number 7. This is my 7th question. This is multiple choice.
Thank God.
What year was the Patterson-Gimlin film filmed?
Oh my God.
1967, 1968, or 1965?
Is it bad that the first thing that came to mind was 1962, but then none of those are the options? I think it might be 67.
Correct.
Yeah.
It is 1967.
Okay. Thank God for your poster in your office that says that. I don't have a photographic memory, but I kind of have a small minor one that helps me.
I'll be honest with you. All of these that I did,
Mm-hmm.
Take the ones out that have numbers in the answers, like dates.
Mm-hmm.
I could answer every single one of these probably off the top of my head, except for the ones that involve numbers.
Mm.
Number 8 from Beans' questions. What is the name of the mysterious otter man that is said to live in Southeast Alaska?
It's like called the Kushkakaw or Kishkawa or Kish. You're going to have to give it to me.
I'll allow it. It's the Kushtaka.
Kushtaka. There we go. I knew what it was. I've even flipped through that book. I'm not going to claim I read it, but I did flip through it.
Okay. Question of the 9th. This is multiple choice. Who wrote the book The Mothman Prophecies? John Klein, John Haddam, or John Keel?
John Keel.
Correct.
I'm surprised you didn't make one of the options, Richard Gere, just because, to be honest, I might have picked it.
Well, John Haddam is, I got his name from Richard Haddam, who wrote the script for the movie.
Oh.
But I didn't want to put Richard Haddam because I didn't want to confuse people.
So is The Mothman Prophecies a Christmas movie? Some people say yes, some people say no. And if you're a fan of that movie, whenever your partner or friend or spouse, whatever, says the word chapstick, do you say back chapstick? Because we do.
Yeah.
I hope you do too. It's
like,
fun.
It's like the Owen Wilson wow.
Yeah. Wow.
See, it's like a yawn.
You can't
when somebody says wow.
Wow.
It's contagious.
Chapstick.
Okay. So we're still on Mothman. Oh, okay, this is my 10th question.
Okay, good. I need a break. I'm sweating over here.
This is not multiple choice, but I will give you, if you get the date or the year, either or. What date did the Silver Bridge in Point Pleasant, West Virginia collapse?
Was it 1979? Was it in the 70s?
No, it was not.
Was it in the 70s? Was it before the 70s?
It was.
1969.
No, the answer is December 15th, 1967.
Oh, it was 67 too?
So, yeah, a lot of the cryptid stuff going on in 67.
I should have just given you the day because it's our kids' birthday.
Yep.
So I knew that, but I wanted to get the date right. You know, we've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that. No, I didn't see that.
You didn't
bridge.
see that bridge
collapse, but I saw the replacement.
You saw where that bridge used to be.
Yeah. It is actually really lovely, by the way. Point Pleasant, West Virginia. I recommend going. It's a beautiful town.
I would like to go back someday. Do you want to?
Yes. Now, these are Christmas themed, so it's really folklore, and there's going to be 2 on here that you've also done, but I mean, maybe you'll remember the answer from when I didn't manage to say it.
Let's after you read the multiple choice selections, let's give a little bit of a pause, because I noticed on mine we were going through them just a little bit too quick, almost too quick for people to think about what they were doing. So go ahead.
Okay. In European folklore, which creature is said to accompany Santa Claus and punish naughty children? I'm not even going to give you multiple choice for this one. You should just know this. He's the most famous one. What's the answer?
Everybody got your answers locked in at home. Krampus.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Everyone loves the legend of Krampus. He's creepy. In Scandinavian tradition, what is the name of the mischievous elf-like creature who causes trouble during the Christmas season? This is Scandinavian. And I'm not going to actually give you the letters. Hold on. It's the Nice, Impish, Spriggan, Tontu, or Yule Lads. So we have the Nice, the Impish, Spriggan, Tontu, or Yule Lads. This is Scandinavian.
I am going to say the Yule Lads.
That is not correct. It's the Nice. I like the name Yule Lads, though. That's pretty clever.
Well, I'll
but
tell
it's
you.
not Scandinavian sounding at all.
I'll tell you why I chose that later.
Okay. What Christmas figure is said to visit homes in Spain and parts of Italy on Christmas Eve, bringing gifts to children who leave their shoes out? Saint Nicholas, La Befana, Pere Noel, or Christkind? So we have Saint Nicholas, La Befana, Pere Noel, or Christkind.
I want to say the Noel one.
That's a pretty decent guess because it sounds, like it might be Italian or Spanish, but it's actually La Befana.
I've never heard of that.
Well, European folklore, this is difficult. Is the legend of the Yule goat, in the legend of the Yule goat, what country is most closely associated with it? Sweden, Finland, Germany, or Norway? This is the Yule goat. So that's the goat they make, out of straw.
I'm going to say Norway.
It's actually Sweden. And I know this because of a video game I play where you play a Viking. And during Christmas time, the village was decorated in the Yule goats. It's amazing how video games will teach you about history.
I don't know shit about Christmas.
Or perhaps a Scandinavian and European folklore. What is the name of the Christmas witch in Italian folklore who flies on a broomstick to deliver gifts to children, much like Santa Claus? La Befana, Frau Holly, Krampus, or Sniggerkrukska?
That one.
You really think that's Italian? I want you to stop for a second. And let's try this again. La Befana, Frau Holla, Krampus, or Sniggerkrukska?
La Befana?
There you go. See, I got tricky. That was the answer to the other one prior as well, to see if you remembered, and he didn't. Or think about the fact that
man, when we move on to a new question, it's a clean slate.
Okay. You're like wiping. Or think about what sounds Spanish.
El Huicho.
El Huicho.
El Navidad Huicho.
In which country does the Galv goat, it's spelled Gavle, Gave goat? In which country does the Galv goat tradition takes place, where a giant straw goat is built in town square each year? Oh, there goes one of the babies crying. So it's a giant straw goat built in the town square each year, which might also be the Yule goat. And the answer is Denmark, Sweden, Norway, or Finland.
Finland?
We just had Sweden as the answer for the previous Yule goat question. No, it's Sweden, honey. It's Sweden. I like how I'm bringing him back around a couple questions down. It's okay. It's Sweden. Which Christmas folklore character is said to be a polar bear-like creature in Icelandic tradition that eats children who are lazy or disobedient? The Yule cat, the Jólakötturinn, the Grýla, or Sinterklaas? Polar bear-like creature in Icelandic tradition. Yule cat, Jólakötturinn. Man, I love these foreign languages.
That one?
Yes, that's correct. That was really hard to say. I think that's one of the languages I probably will never learn or grasp. What is the name of the legendary gift bringer who is said to descend from the heavens and deliver presents to children in Germany, Austria, and parts of Switzerland? Christkind, St. Nicholas, Pere Noel, or Santa Claus?
St. Nicholas?
No, actually, St. Nicholas is Russian, I thought. It's Christkind. Germany, Austria, and parts of Switzerland. That was a new one for me. Clearly, we don't know much about European folklore, but that's okay. We're learning. In Finnish folklore, what mythical character is said to live in the far north, dressed in red, and has a reputation for being both jolly and strict? So jolly and strict, Finnish, Santa Claus, Father Frost, Joulupukki, or Krampus? So we're looking for jolly and strict. Santa Claus, Father Frost, Joulupukki, or Krampus?
I'm going to say Father Frost.
It's Joulupukki. I don't think Father Frost is Finnish. Last one. Actually, that one needs some marks. Which mischievous character related to Christmas is said to leave small gifts or punishments in stockings, depending on the behavior of the child? Sinterklaas, Krampus, Bolschnickel, or La Befana?
The Schnickel one.
Yep, Bolschnickel. That's the one that you had asked me that I couldn't quite remember. That was hard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we're going to forget all of this information. We're not going to remember any of these names. Actually, I might remember the La Befana for next time. Let's see how, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, 6. You got more right than wrong. I think that's a good thing. We'll take that as a win. 60%. That's a D. It passes.
That was not fun.
That was fun. He doesn't like it when he doesn't know the answer. Okay, well, maybe yours will be funner than mine.
I say I like it more when I have a chance of knowing the answer.
You know what? It would have been better if we had been like seeing it on the TV and you would have had a chance to look at the answers and compare it with the question, because a lot of it, the answer was in the question. It's hard to do it like this. It's okay. I still love you.
You're sleeping on the couch.
I don't care. We have a guest room. I'll sleep in the guest room.
So, how many people died in the Silver Bridge collapse? This is not multiple choice.
Oh, there's a significance to that number. They say it in the movie, in fact.
It's not. I think the total in the movie and the
it's different.
In real life is different. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think so.
Is it more than 20?
Yes.
Is it 37?
Snoogin. No, it's not 37.
Oh, is it 25?
No.
Oh, because that's when Christmas is.
It was 46.
That's a lot more than I thought. Holy moly. That's a lot of people. Ugh.
All right. Taking it back to Bigfoot for a little bit.
Thank goodness. At least I know a little bit about Bigfoot.
Who wrote the book Sasquatch, Legend Meets Science? You've met this person.
Lauren Coleman.
No, you've met this person.
I've met Lauren Coleman.
No, you haven't.
I didn't. Wasn't he at his museum when we went?
No.
Oh, who was that person that worked there? Just an associate?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I met him. Okay, hold on. What was the question again? One more time.
Who wrote the book Sasquatch, Legend Meets Science?
Dr. Meldrum.
Dr. Meldrum. Dr. Jeff Meldrum did, in fact, write Sasquatch, Legend Meets Science. Okay, taking it down to Texas. What object did the Lake Worth monster reportedly throw at a group of witnesses? A rock, B, a tire, or C, feces?
I like the inflection in your voice when you said the word feces. It was like feces. I'm going to say feces because that sounds like it made you happy.
It's happy feces.
It's happy feces. Was it feces?
No,
it's probably a tire.
It was a tire.
Yeah, I figured it was a tire, but I just wanted to say feces. I'm ready for the next one.
All right. I'm not going to say that you should know this one.
Thank God, because I will divorce him if he tells me that one more time.
What? I have only said it once, and you knew the answer.
He says it all the time when we play trivia.
Not this time. What is the condition which causes werewolfism?
Oh, you mean lycanthrope? Lycanthrope. Do they have a more to lycanthropy?
Lycanthropy.
Lycanthropy, the more scientific sounding, but no, lycanthropes.
All right. This is a multiple choice one. Don't expect you to know this one. What is the name of the creature responsible for the Dogman sightings in Elkhorn, Wisconsin?
Did you say creature?
What is the name of the creature responsible for the Dogman sightings in Elkhorn, Wisconsin? A, the Beast of Bray Road, B, the Beast of Bartlett Road, or C, the Beast of Butters Road?
The first one I recognize. Yep. I watched that Small Town Monsters film on that.
Yep, it was the Beast of Bray Road.
Yeah, I remember that. I watched that.
All right. This is number 16. Who was the original host of the groundbreaking radio show Coast to Coast AM?
We used to listen to this when we were first married. And he's died now. God, what was his name? I'm going to feel so silly when you say it because I've listened to his program. It wasn't Alan, right? Was there Alan in the name?
No.
I don't remember his name, but I can remember his voice. I know exactly what he sounds like. I can hear it in my head right now.
The host of Coast to Coast AM was Art Bell.
Art Bell. There it is. Art Bell. It's a pretty simple name, too. Art Bell. You think I'd be able to remember that? But no.
All right. What is the surname of the family that is tied to the origin and birth of the Jersey Devil? A. Lawton, B. Larson, or C. Leeds?
Leeds. And you know what's funny about this is you give me multiple choice when I don't need it. And when I need multiple choice, you don't give it to me. It's like when we watch the trivia on the TV, we get mad about that.
This is not for you. This is for the listener.
Why isn't it for me?
Because then it would be about 10 questions.
No, it's Leeds. I actually knew that one.
What date? This is multiple choice. When was the town of Portlock, Alaska said to be abandoned? 1947, 1950, or 1960?
1950.
Right. Number 19. Who founded the International Cryptozoology Museum in Portland, Maine?
Pause for answer. I'm going to guess Lauren Coleman.
That is correct.
Since that's where his museum is that we've been to. That apparently he wasn't there. It was a different guy.
He was not there. Yeah. Number 20 from my group of questions. What is the name of Cliff Barackman's museum located in Boring, Oregon?
I could tell you where the museum was because I thought Boring was such a funny name. It's probably going to be something like Bigfoot Natural History Museum.
No, it is called the North American Bigfoot Center.
Oh, I don't know. I was kind of close though. I kind of got that vibe.
Okay. So that was 10 from me. Do you want to move on to some more from you or do you want me to keep going?
No, we can go back to me. My category, this isn't just straight questions. This is called real or fake. So I've got some real cryptids and I've got some fake ones that have been generated by ChatGPT. And we're going to see if he can spot the real ones and the fake ones. Okay. First one, the Gloomfang, a shadowy wolf-like creature with glowing green eyes said to roam the misty forests of the Pacific Northwest. Known for its eerie howls and ability to disappear into the shadows, it preys on fear. This is called the Gloomfang. Is it real or fake?
I'm going to say fake.
Are we pausing for people to answer? Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. That is a fake one. It's a good description, though.
ChatGPT come up with that?
Yeah, ChatGPT came up with all these fake ones because I don't have a good enough imagination to do it myself. The Frost Warden, a towering ice-covered humanoid that appears during winter storms in northern regions. It is said to guide or mislead travelers lost in blizzards, protecting ancient ice caves. It's called the Frost Warden. I'm trying to stump you on potential international cryptids.
Well, I'm going to say fake because there was no region given to it. The other one at least had a region. This one doesn't.
It just says northern regions. So I'll have to remember if for some reason ChatGPT didn't put a region, I should add that because apparently it's fake if they don't say a specific
area. It was too generic.
Northern was just too generic. The Mongolian death worm, a deadly red worm-like creature from the Gobi Desert said to spit venom or electric charges, instantly killing its prey. The Mongolian death worm.
The Mongolian death worm is real.
Hey, that's correct. You got it. Good job. Okay. The Meyer serpent, a giant eel-like creature that inhabits southern swamps in North America with long tendrils and glowing eyes. It creates whirlpools and is believed to guard the swamp secrets during violent storms. It's called the Meyer serpent?
So I'm going to say fake because I've never heard of it, but it does remind me there was like supposedly an octopus-like creature in some lake in like Nebraska or one of the like middle square, one of the flyover states. And I thought maybe it might be that, but I'm pretty sure I've never heard that name before.
Yeah, you're right. That one is fake. That's true. If ChatGPT wants to be smart, it's going to give you something that sounds similar, but it's going to change little things about it. The Ember Hound, a fiery phantom-like dog that haunts the Scottish Highlands. It has red-hot eyes and a smoky body, said to be a harbinger of death for those it follows. It's called the Ember Hound, Scottish Highlands. Phantom-like dog. Sounds scary.
I've never heard it called an Ember Hound, but I mean, I've heard so many like legends of like black dogs and, you know, like hounds of the Baskervilles and stuff like that. I'm going to have to say it was real.
This one was fake, but you're right. It does sound like a lot of different legends out of
So all ChatGPT has to do is just copy a known cryptid, and I'll be like, it's real.
Well, I guess it just depends. Do you know the name? They actually named it though. Like ChatGPT came up with names. I actually put in their name and description. I specified, so it actually generated these names, and it's called the Ember Hound because it has a smoky body. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't want to run across it. You know, stick to the road. You know, stay off the moors. The Sky Wisp. A glowing orb-like creature that floats through rural skies, guiding lost souls or leading travelers into dangerous, disorienting areas with its flickering light. So it's a glowing orb-like creature.
What's its name?
The Sky Wisp?
Okay. I'm going to say fake, and that's based on the Will-o'-the-Wisp.
Oh, yeah. That's probably a pretty good guess. It is fake. Correct. This one is called the Loup-garou, a werewolf-like creature in French-Canadian folklore, believed to be a human who transforms into a wolf during the full moon and terrorizes communities. The Loup-garou. Real or
The Loup-garou is real.
He is real.
If you watch that show Wolf Cop, the guy's name is Lou Garou, like the character's name.
That is pretty clever of them to use that. I like your accent there. Where did you take your elocution?
My elocution coach is a minion.
That was a pull.
I was born ready. I come up in there.
No, don't say the rest of it. Don't say the rest of it.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself.
So this one I think you're going to get correct. The Dover Demon. A small alien-like creature reported in Dover, Massachusetts with glowing eyes, a large head, and slender limbs, often described as moving quickly on all fours.
I'll take real for $500.
That's correct. Okay, second to last here. Here we go. The Hollow Walker, a gaunt skeleton humanoid with hollow eyes, said to wander abandoned towns and forests at night. Its gaze is said to cause strange dreams and a sense of impending doom. The Hollow Walker. I'm
going to say fake, but it sounds awesome. It sounds like it could be real.
Yeah, some of these creature descriptions I feel like would be good for like a movie, a script, or maybe even a video game. But you're right, that one is fake. Okay. And last but not least, the Beast of Bodmin Moor, a large panther-like creature said to roam the remote moorlands of Cornwall, England, described as a black feline. It's often blamed for livestock killings and mysterious sightings, though its existence remains unproven. The Beast of Bodmin Moor.
That is real.
Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Well, I only stumped you on the Ember Hound, but I'll take that as a win. I got him on one. And yeah, thank you to ChatGPT for some awesome titles and descriptions of some creepy sounding things.
All right. So, Beans' question of the 21st. Will you stop looking at my screen? I need to get one of those privacy screens.
I think it's the 31st. We're on the last set, right?
No, I said 21st.
Yeah. Haven't you already asked me 20 questions? What are we on? Oh, I'm confused.
It doesn't matter.
Can I go home? I don't want to be
here home.
Anymore. I know.
We're almost done.
I'm tired. I worked really hard today at work.
This is my last batch, and then you've got what, 2 more batches?
Just the game, the last game. I like it more when I'm asking the questions, not answering the questions. But okay. I'm ready. Let me try. Right.
Who was the caller to Coast AM that claimed he and his hunting partner shot a family of Sasquatch in 1973? This is multiple choice. A, Butters, B, Buster, or C, Bugs? So this gentleman called to Coast AM, claimed he and his hunting partners had shot a family of Sasquatch in 1973. And he gave a nickname. He didn't give his real name. Did he go by Butters, Buster, or Bugs?
I feel like Butters is like a reference to South Park. Buster is the name of a dog. So Bugs?
It was Bugs.
Haha. Nice.
And fun fact, Art Bell says my name in that episode.
Oh, did you call in?
I didn't call in. They had this thing called Fast Blast where you could basically like send it was almost like an instant message.
Mm-hmm.
And I wrote something in, and he at one point during the episode he goes, I can't do a very good Art Bell, but he goes, in fact, Larry from Anchorage says wants to know if it's even reasonable that those bodies are still there. So
Nice. Arlo's making an appearance.
All right, Arlo, this one's for you. Actually, it's pretty appropriate. What network did Finding Bigfoot originally air?
Oh my goodness. Arlo, what do you think?
What network did Finding Bigfoot originally air?
Was it the Travel Channel?
It was not the Travel Channel.
Oh, okay.
It was Animal Planet.
Animal Planet. Did it move to the Travel Channel?
I don't think it was ever shown on the Travel Channel.
Oh, okay. Because everything else Bigfoot related is on the Travel
they
Channel.
took that ball and ran with it.
They did.
All right, next question. How many Bigfoot did Albert Ostman encounter during his alleged abduction in the 1920s?
Is he the one that was abducted in the sleeping bag?
Mm-hmm.
Was it 4?
It was 4.
Oh my God. I was like, 3 doesn't sound like enough, but 5 sounds too many. I just said 4 because it made sense.
There was a mama Bigfoot and a daddy Bigfoot and a little brother Bigfoot and a little sister Bigfoot.
I love it. I love how he picked like a family unit. That's a little suspicious.
I don't think it's very credible, but it's a good story.
Yeah.
Okay. Here is a little UFO action for you. What is the surname of the couple abducted from New Hampshire in 1961? Their names were Betty and Barney
White,
Hill. Right? Hill. It's a multiple choice.
Okay.
Hill, Rubble, or Vincent. Betty and Barney Hill, Rubble, or Vincent.
I feel like Rubble, you'll just pull in like my chain because of the Flintstones. What was the first one?
Hill.
I'm going to say Hill.
It is Betty and Barney Hill.
And Vincent is the surname of your aunt. So yeah. I'm thinking that's where you got that from. Deductive powers of reasoning. But you guys don't have her for an aunt, so I'm sure you're not going to pick Vincent because of that.
What is the Australian version of Bigfoot commonly known as?
Is it a Yowie?
It is a Yowie.
Oh, yay. I'm warming up now, and we're almost done.
Okay, this was multiple choice.
Oh, you gotta say bye, Arlo. Oh, he's heavy.
What's your cord? Who wrote the book Sasquatch, Apes Among Us? Is it Lauren Coleman, Lyle Blackburn, or John Green?
Well, I recognize the first 2 names. Apes I'm gonna say Lyle. Or was it was Lauren Coleman, wasn't it?
It was John Green.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
John Green's one of the 4 horsemen.
But I know that book, but I didn't know his name.
Next one. What is the name of the movie based on the 1975 abduction of Travis Walton?
An abduction of Travis Walton?
Was the name of the movie based on the 1975 abduction of Travis Walton? You've seen it.
I mean, the only thing that comes to mind is the Beast of Bowery Creek. So I don't know. I don't think anyone's abducted in that.
Fire in the Sky.
I've seen that?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember it. Sorry.
It's one with D.B. Sweeney.
Oh, okay. Huh. It's been a really long time since I've seen that.
I met Travis Walton.
I'm sorry, Travis. I forgot all about you.
You weren't with me.
I still forgot all about you. The fact that you were abducted.
I think Mark Matsky put it best where he said he just has a very haunted quality about him. Like
really?
you just look at him and he's just got this like.
Is he kind of gone
weird like almost 1,000?
Like he's been traumatized.
Yeah. Moving on. What is the name of the 2024 movie depicting a group of Sasquatch going about their daily lives?
Oh my God. I don't know. But I do know they don't say anything in it. It's just like Bigfoot noises.
What is the name of the 2024 movie depicting a group of Sasquatch going about their daily lives?
Is it just called A Day in the Life of a Bigfoot?
It's called Sasquatch Sunset.
That kind of sounds like maybe a cocktail. Like someone should name a cocktail.
And I think
Have you watched it yet?
it's on Paramount Plus right now.
Oh, well, you should watch it.
So I think we're going to watch it, or I'm going to watch it while.
I don't think I want to watch it.
I don't think you do either. Honestly, after reading some of the reviews, I don't really want to watch it, but I'm going to anyway.
Then you can review it. You should you should maybe watch it Friday after you get back.
Maybe. Okay. Who was the Belgian French scientist widely credited with coining the term and interest in cryptozoology? It's a Belgian French scientist widely credited with coining the term and interest in the subject of cryptozoology.
You know, I feel like I heard his name not that long ago, but it's not pulling from my memory banks. Is it Pierre?
No, it is Bernard Heuvelman.
That was not what I was expecting.
Okay, so this is my last question.
Put me out of my misery.
We're back to Christmas theme.
Okay.
What is the name of the giant cat in Icelandic folklore that is said to eat people who do not receive new clothes by Christmas Eve?
Is he punishing people for being poor? He doesn't receive. If you don't get new clothes, you get punished. That sounds awful.
Well, what are the rules? Does it have to be
Is it
new?
the more cat?
Does it have to be new with like the tag on it, or just new to you?
I don't think they had tags back then. I think the clothes were handmade. Is it called the Yule Cat?
It is
The
called.
Wildcat.
It's the Yule Cat.
The Yule
And
Cat. Ooh.
you might have found this out doing your, or did you have Chat GPT make all your Christmas questions? The Yule Cat is the pet of Grilla and the Yule Lads.
Oh, that's where Yule Lads is coming back around.
We watched Red One last night, and Grilla, the Christmas witch, is a character, and she had the 13 like children, and the Yule Cat is allegedly that's their pet.
Oh, you know, and he wasn't in the movie, but the Yule Lads were.
Yeah.
Huh, I'll be darned. That was actually a good movie. I recommend it. You know, it's a fun Christmas movie.
It was a lot better than I thought it would be.
Yeah, we enjoyed it. We laughed. It was fun. And it has Krampus in it. Everyone loves Krampus. Okay, so this is not trivia. This is kind of a Family Feud theme. It's popular in pop culture. So I asked ChatGPT specifically for answers to these questions in reference to pop culture. That means they've appeared in movies, TV shows, comic books, magazines, books. So they have to have appeared in pop culture. So we're going to see how many you guys can get. And just like Family Feud rules, I'm going to ask the question and there'll be so many answers and we'll see how many you can get. So name a famous cryptid from North America. And top 7 answers are on the board. Famous cryptid, North America. Let's see how many you can get.
I mean, show me Bigfoot.
Ding, ding, ding. That's the number 1 answer.
Mothman.
That's the number 2 answer. Look at you. You're going in. Are you peeking at the paper?
It's not Loch Ness Monster. That's not. You said North America, right?
Yep, North America.
Jersey Devil.
Ding, ding, ding. Number 4 answer.
Is Goatman?
Oh, no. Strike number 1. Not the Goat Man. You have to remember pop culture.
Chupacabra.
Yep, Chupacabra. Ding, ding, ding. We have 3 more left.
North America.
North America. Yep. That includes outside of the United States.
Thunderbird.
No, but that's a really good one. It's not in the top though. Strike number 2. You need 3 more.
Oh, Wendigo.
Yep. Wendigo. There we go. And you've got 2 more, and think it has to have appeared in pop culture, which means movie, TV, books.
Well, we did we did Mothman, right? Mothman was
Mothman.
on
Yep.
there.
So far we have Bigfoot, Mothman, Chupacabra, Jersey Devil, Wendigo. We've got 2 more, and you've got 2 strikes.
I'm assuming Bigfoot is all encompassing. So there's no.
Not necessarily. There is another word here.
Skunk ape?
Yep, skunk ape. I can't say that right.
Skunk ape?
The skunk ape.
Skunk ape?
Okay, last one. Can he get it? 2 strikes.
I have 2 strikes.
You have 2 strikes.
Get one more?
You have one more chance to get this. One more.
Oh,
You gotta just spit it out. Just pick something.
Champ?
No, not Champ. I'm afraid not. It was the Flatwoods Monster. And I think the reason why I appeared on the list is probably because of the Small Town Monsters documentary. But that's not bad. 6 out of 7. 3rd strike. Almost got them all. So second question. Name a famous cryptid believed to live in water. And this is only top 3. So there are only 3 answers to this one. A famous cryptid believed to live in water.
So I will say Loch Ness Monster.
Ding, ding, ding. Number 1 answer.
Ogopogo.
Number 3 answer.
And the Lake Champlain Monster.
Yeah, also known as Champ.
Yeah.
There you go. Perfect. You got all those ones. See, Champ ended up showing up in question number 2. Good job, babe. You didn't get any strikes on that one. Okay, 3rd one. Name a creature said to resemble a giant ape or hominid. And it doesn't specify region. Just name a creature. So basically, we're looking for Bigfoot names, most likely. Name a creature said to resemble a giant ape or hominid. Top 5 answers.
Are we talking about like skunk ape?
Yep, that's 1.
Grassman?
Nope, you're getting way too specific. Pop culture, babe.
Oh.
That's strike number 1. What?
Bigfoot?
Yep, there we go.
Sasquatch?
Nope.
What?
Strike number 2. Nope. It's Bigfoot. I think Sasquatch is more like our region. I don't think Sasquatch is like pop culture. Remember, it's always called Bigfoot in pop culture. Slow down. We have Bigfoot and skunk ape. What other giant ape or hominids are there that probably have appeared in pop culture?
The Beast of Boggy Creek?
Strike number 3. Ooh. I figured you'd shine on this category. So, number 2 answer, Yeti. You forgot about Yeti.
Yeti lives in the Himalayas.
Okay. I specifically said, honey, that there's no region involved. It's just name a creature said to resemble a giant ape or hominid. So we've got the Yeti as number 2 answer. The Yirin is number 4. And then the Orang Pindic is number 5 answer. So those are the ones you're missing.
I would have got those if I had cast an international net.
Yeah.
Actually, I probably would have said Almas before I said Orang Pindic.
You probably would have at least gotten 1 or 2 more before you struck out.
I didn't realize we were doing...
no, so there's no more specific region unless I say it. Okay. So like this next one, not specific to a region. Name a cryptid with wings. Top 6 answers.
Mothman.
Number 1 answer.
Thunderbird.
Number 2 answer. We're like going in a row.
It's about to slow down here. Mothman, Thunderbird.
Think pop culture.
Jersey Devil.
Yep. Number 3 answer.
I don't know if I could think of.
Well, I didn't realize that this one had wings. But I've seen this documentary. Name a cryptid with wings. I don't remember having wings, but apparently it does. It's on the list.
Wendigo?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think Wendigo had wings either, but sometimes you never know.
First strike. I know you know at least two of the last 3. This other one I've never heard of. So I don't really know like what part of pop culture was a part of, but Cryptid with wings. We have Mothman.
Oh, the
Thunderbird.
Asswang.
The Asswang? That's not on here.
Oh.
Strike number 2.
Oh, the Ropin?
Nope. Strike number 3. It's okay. So the Owlman.
Oh, yeah. I thought about the Owlman, but I thought it was too obscure.
No, it must be appear in pop culture. I should have put the references on it because ChatGPT actually gave me references to what they appeared in, like literature and stuff. But Flatwoods Monster? Did the Flatwood Monster have wings? I don't remember that.
I don't think so.
It was on the list. So we won't count Flatwood Monster then. So it's just top 5, not top 6. And the Shaniquas from Mexican folklore.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Small, mischievous forest beings are sometimes depicted with wings. They're known for their connection to nature and ability to fly. So that one's kind of obscure too. So really, Owlman's probably the one maybe you should have. Even I've heard of the Owlman, but I don't know if I would have remembered it for this list. So Mothman, Thunderbird, Jersey Devil were the top 3. You got those. So last category is name a cryptid from European folklore. And this is only 2 answers. Only 2 appear in pop culture. Europe, you need to do better with your cryptids. Name a cryptid from European folklore.
The Beast of Bodmin Moor.
That's the number 1 answer.
And Black Shuck.
Look at you go. This is from Hounds of Baskerville. Yep, the Black Shuck. Good job, babe. There you go. You got them all right. So you were perfect in water and folklore. And you did pretty darn good on the rest of them. The only one that kind of threw you off, I think, is the whole hominid ape thing because you thought it was region specific. But I hope you guys had fun with that, though. Like that was kind of,
We got to tell the people what they scored here.
Oh, that's right. If you've been keeping score. And, I think for the Family Feud one, either don't count it because it's not like a yes, right or wrong.
Yeah.
I would just not count it as part of your points. So really
if you want to, I guess you can. I only scored up to 60.
Maybe give yourself a point for each one you got.
Give yourself a point for each one you got.
Yeah.
It'll help you out. So the scores are, and I'm going to put these in the video version. I'm going to put this up on the screen so you can keep track of it. But I'll read it a couple of times here. So if you got less than 10 right, oh, by the way, this is an official title now that you hold. If you get this score, we're going on the honor system here. This is an official title that you hold. You can get it on your business card and just.
I feel like it's like getting a knighthood at medieval times.
It is. It's exactly like that. Only cheaper.
I wish I had kept my score. I'm pretty sure though I'm going to be the lowest possible outcome.
If you got less than 10 right, you get the Beans Baxter A for Effort Award. I
think I got more than 10.
I think you did too.
I hope.
I screwed up here. If you got 11 to 19 right, I put 10. But if you got 10, then you got the Beans Baxter A for Effort Award.
So 11.
If you got 11 to 19, you get the Grover Krantz Award of Competence.
That might be me.
Grover Krantz, one of the 4 horsemen.
The fact that I didn't know the answer means I'm probably actually belong in the first category.
If you got 20 to 25 right, if you answer 20 to 25 right, you get the John Green Cryptid Knowledge Award.
Okay.
If you got 26 to 30 right, you got the Peter Byrne Monster Master Award. If you got 30 to 39 right answers, you get the Renee DeHinden I Know More Than You Award.
I actually know who that is.
Renee DeHinden. I can't do Renee, but what's his name? Peter, is it Berg? Steen. The one on Shoulders of Giants with Julie Wrench. He does a really good Renee DeHinden. If you answered 40 to 60 right, you get the Bernard Hoovelman Cryptid Master Overlord Award.
Ooh, an Overlord.
So that's less than 10. Beans Baxter A for Effort Award. 11 to 19 right, the Grover Krantz Award of Competence. 20 to 25 right, the John Green Cryptid Knowledge Award. 26 to 30 right, the Peter Byrne Monster Master Award. That's hard to say. 31 to 39 right, the Renee DeHinden I Know More Than You Award. And 40 to 60 right, the Bernard Hoovelman Cryptid Master Overlord.
I always wanted to be an overlord, but
So,
I didn't get that many right.
again, those are official titles. You are anointed to put those on your business cards. Or if you want to get a shirt that says it, you go right ahead. And comment down in the comment section
Your new title.
What your score is and what your what you got. Because I'm curious. And let us know, do you think it was too hard, too easy? Like, what do you think it was? I feel like there was a couple of times where we got to talking too fast for people to absorb the question and answer it.
Yeah, probably. We probably need practice. Maybe next year we'll get fancy and we'll create like a YouTube video, like the trivia people we watch, and we'll have the.
Well, I tell you what,
maybe we have more time.
What I kind of wanted to do for this one, but I didn't. One, I don't really have the editing skills, and two, I didn't really have the time.
So I have a year to learn how to edit, is what you're saying.
But I wanted to take like some of the Small Town Monster movie posters or something, and like either crop out or take out the title.
That'd be cool.
And then you guess what movie it is, which would be freaking hard because a lot of their movie posters, I feel, look exactly the same. But yeah, that was kind of something I wanted to do. Maybe add a visual aspect to it.
Well, it's a goal for next year then.
Yeah.
Let's try that for next year.
And I want to do more of these. I want to do different trivia shows, and not just like, I want to bring in like actual like cryptid people. Like, I think it would be fun. Yeah. What? I think it would be fun to bring in, like, I want to go.
I think he's insulting me.
I want somebody to put together some questions. Maybe you can put together the questions, and I want to go like head to head with somebody like Mark Matsky, who I think,
I don't know who that is.
You've met Mark.
Have I?
Yeah. I meet
a lot of people.
I know. I mentioned all these like famous cryptid people, like Dr. Meldrum.
I'm
like,
terrible at names, but great with faces. Like, I'll remember your face for forever, but don't ask me to say your name. Yeah, that's just how I am.
I know. I wake up in the morning and she's like, "Who are you?" All right, guys. Well, that's it for the 2024 Christmas Cryptid Quiz.
Spectacular. I hope you guys had a fun time. We tried really hard.
Yeah. Oh, ChatGPT, the computer was smoking. He was thinking of so many questions.
To be fair, I got very specific. Like, I kept giving it more and more instructions. Like, I narrowed it. I'm like, make it more difficult. I'm like, no, make the answers, I was like working it hard.
I'm just sitting in my room with my books going like, who is this?
Yeah, that wasn't going to happen with me. I just don't have the knowledge for it. Plus, I don't know a lot of Christmas folklore people other than Krampus.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope you had fun. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Just have a great time. Be safe out there.
Head out to the Alaskwatch Podcast website, alaskwatchpodcast.com. There's a store there. You can go. You can buy books, T-shirts, stickers, magnets, hats, and have those shipped out to you. And, if you've got a birthday in January, like Beans does, I can get you something out. And I can also sign those books and personalize them, put whatever you want in there within reason, within legality. I'm not going to write any threats. I hope you guys have a good special holiday. I hope this gives you some entertainment during your downtime, during the holidays. I'm going to stop hitting the table. And I think that's all we got for you. So thanks so much for listening. Please give us a like, give us a subscribe on YouTube. I'm still trying to grow the channel, and throw a comment in there. Let us know what you scored on the trivia and what kind of trivia you'd like to see in the future.
Yeah. Take care, everybody.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.